Good morning. My name is Moschel Kadokura, and I will be your chairperson for this closing service of the 47th BCA FBWA conference. We welcome our Sunday service attendees and those joining us online. To our FBWA conference attendees, welcome to the San Jose Buddhist Church, Betsuin. We hope that you have enjoyed the events and the experiences of the conference, from the San Jose Japantown tour and Obon dancing on Friday, the inspiring Saturday morning service, the informative keynote speakers and workshops, to the wonderful and entertaining banquet last night. Wasn't that wonderful? Ichigo Ichie, each precious moment experienced at this conference will not be repeated again. And it is with this realization we hold each experience we had here as a precious treasure. As we begin this service, can you please take a second to silence your cell phones? Thank you. Now we will have sutra chanting of Sambujo, followed by Juseige. For conference attendees, please refer to your FBWA booklet. For attendees, please refer to the programs that were passed out at the door. Now we will have the reading of the three treasures, led by Reverend Gerald Sakamoto in English, followed in Japanese by Reverend Etsuko Mikame.
The three treasures. Hard is it to be born into human life? Now we are living it. Difficult is it to hear the teachings of the Blessed One? Now we hear it. If we do not deliver ourselves in the present life, no hope is there that we shall be freed from suffering and sorrow in the ocean of birth and death. Let us reverently take refuge in the three treasures of the truth. I take refuge in Buddha. May we all together absorb into ourselves the principle of your way to enlightenment and awaken in ourselves the supreme will. I take refuge in Dharma. May we all together be submerged in the depth of thy doctrine and gain wisdom as deep as the ocean. I take refuge in Sangha. May we all together become units in true accord in your life of harmony, in a spirit of universal oneness, freed from the bondage of selfishness. Even through ages of myriads of kalpas, hard is it to hear such an excellent, profound, and wonderful doctrine. Now we are able to hear and receive it. Let us thoroughly understand the true meaning of Tathagata's teaching.
Kie Mon is on page 41. 人参受けがたし、今すでに受く。仏法聞きがたし、今すでに聞く。好み根性に向かってどせずんば、さらにいずれの章に向かってか、好みをどせん。大衆もろともに、四神に参謀に帰依し立てまつるべし。自ら仏に帰依し立てまつる。まさに願わくば主情とともに大道を体現して無常意を起こさん。自ら法に帰依し立てまつる。まさに願わくば主情とともに深く胸像に入りて知恵海のごとくならん。自ら僧に帰依し立てまつる。まさに願わくば主情とともに大衆を通りして一切無下ならん。無常人人未明の方は百千万号にも相合うことかたし、我今検問し授事することを得たり、願わくは如来の真実義を消し立てまつらん。Would you join me in Gassho? ナモ阿弥陀仏。ナモ阿弥陀仏。ナモ阿弥陀仏。ナマンダ仏。ナマンダ仏。
Reverend Etsuko Mikame is the assistant minister at the San Jose Buddhist Church, Betsuin. She has been a wonderful addition, coming from a family temple in Shimane Prefecture with a 360-year history. She has been a hard-working conference committee member, translating all of our material into Japanese for us. Thank you, Reverend Mikame. She will now present today's Dharma message.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you sleep well this morning. Okay, all right. If you wouldn't mind, please join me in Gassho. Place your hands together at your heart center. This is a quote from the preface of the True Teaching, Practice, and Realization of Pure Land Way. Hard to encounter, even in many lifetimes, is the decisive cause of birth. Amida's universal vow, hard to realize, even in mirrors of kalpas, is pure Shinjin that is true and real. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda Namanda. Thank you. The 3-day FBWA conference is coming to the end. Thanks to the efforts and dedication of the FBWA conference committee and many volunteers, and most importantly, because of your participation, I believe the conference was a big success. Thank you very much for your participation. And did everybody have a good time at the conference? Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. Okay. I'm truly grateful to be standing here this morning, speaking in front of all of you. And this is especially because due to my visa situation. Still working on this. Yeah. I was originally supposed to return to Japan by April 15 of this year. And then now, October. Although my visa was extended, actually my extended visa expired on October 1st. Few days ago, but I'm still here. Yeah. Until recently, I didn't think I would be able to stay here and participate in this conference, but I made it. Yeah. If things hadn't been left as they were, my only option would have been to go back to Japan. Other Rinban and office staff and members of San Jose Betsuin and the BCA and other members of the other temples always worry about me, and all went above and beyond, reaching out to various people on behalf of me, on my behalf. I was so moved by the kindness of so many, including the 200 people who signed a petition for me. Yeah, thank you very much. I don't know who they are, but some of whom I didn't even know personally. Yeah, never in my life have so many people signed a petition for me. Yeah, and then seeing all those names truly touched my heart. Yeah. With the help of my members in Betsuin, I was eventually connected with the immigration lawyer, and I'm still currently in the process of the switching to the new visa. But had the not worked out, I wouldn't be standing here with you this morning. Yeah. So hopefully things will work out. Yeah. But I believe that this gathering is only possible because of the precious connection that all of you have given me. The conference was held with the theme of Ichigo Ichie, or one encounter in a lifetime. I believe this speaks to the concept of condition, en, in Japanese. In Buddhism, we often talk about the law of cause and effect, engi. For example, to grow rice, one must plant a seedling. For other vegetables, one plants seeds, but that's not enough for them to grow. It is said that the right condition, or en, must be in place. The temperature needs to be the right to be just right, and sunlight is important, as well as fertilizer and pest control if the insects appear. And even the presence of wind is crucial. We are fortunate to be provided with the things that were the result of the countless effort and care. Therefore, strictly speaking, causes and effects do not have the direct, simple relationship. This is because causes are influenced by the many conditions that they encounter, and as a result, the outcome can change. We live within its web of interconnected conditions shaped by the countless relationships we encounter. This is how we are all born and live, and supported by these many layers of conditions and its connection that come together. And what's fascinating about the Buddhism is that they recognize the importance of conditions and connections that never actually happened. They might have been circumstances where I could have missed my visa deadline and truly had to return to Japan. However, fortunately, those situations didn't occur so far. Yeah, and then allow me to be here today. Yeah, I've heard other ministers and clergy in other religious organizations who had to return to their home countries due to the visa issues. So this is not just someone else's story. The fact that all of you are gathered here today means that you and those who are around you have been safe and well. That there haven't been any conditioning, conflicting commitments. That maybe, yeah, Bishop Harold, I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that I miss him. Yeah, so yeah, that your car runs smoothly and that your flight took off as planned. If there have been other obligations, you might not be able to be here today. If any of us have fallen ill or been injured, or if haven't been had the chance to live, we wouldn't be here now. Our presence here is supported by these connections that never came to be. Such things often go unnoticed until they are pointed out, although we might not know or be able to visualize them. Countless unseen factors support my now. I think it's remarkable that Buddha teaches us that even the connections or events that never came to be are important in supporting who I am today. Reflecting on your own lives, how does that resonate with you? You see, I originally wanted to become a flight attendant. I'm so embarrassed to say this. In Japan, it's considered a glamorous profession, and I dreamed of traveling the world and living an amazing life. But don't worry, I'm still living an amazing life here in San Jose. Although I was born into the temple family, I never thought about wanting to become a Buddhist minister. Throughout the college, I focused on becoming a flight attendant. And studying hard, even taking job interview for airlines. Unfortunately, I didn't make it. So that's why I'm here. I like to think that perhaps it was due to my height. Yeah, yeah, I'm short. Had I become a flight attendant, I would have encountered different people and experienced different variety of joy and struggles. But now, I feel grateful to have chosen this path in Buddhism and to have become a minister. After my dream of becoming a flight attendant was shattered, I began working as an office staff in my hometown of Shimane Prefecture, Japan, after graduating from university. However, things didn't go well. I was treated so harshly by the senior colleague in my same department. It made me feel intimidated. Eventually, I became overwhelmed and unable to go to work. This led to my decision to quit. During my time off, I had nothing to do during the weekdays when everyone else was working. I didn't feel like doing anything and spend my days idly watching TV all day long. and truly hated myself for being the opposite of who I want to be. I had lost my goal and didn't know what to do next. And after living like this for about 2 months, my grandmother, who lived with my family at the temple in my parents' home, suggested something to me, perhaps unaware of my state of mind. She said, "Oh, Etsuko, if you have nothing else to do, why don't you try studying Buddhism?" Initially, I wasn't very interested, actually. But one day, while having tea with my grandma, she mentioned, "Etsuko, I heard that there's a man who was a Buddhist minister serving outside of Japan. Isn't it cool?" Yeah. Hearing that intrigued me. I found myself drawn to the idea of becoming an overseas missionary and wanted to change myself and escape from my current situation. So I decided to study at the Buddhist seminary in Kyoto. I wanted to learn about Buddhism and start over from scratch. One day, during the class, the teacher asked, "What is Buddhism?" and taught us, in Buddhism, the fact that have happened cannot be changed, but we can reconsider them with Buddhist wisdom. At that moment, I didn't fully grasp the meaning of what the teacher was saying. Even now, there are parts I still don't understand. But while my life may not change dramatically, I have come to recognize that these experiences were important events that contributed to who I am today. Even the things that didn't happen. In your lives as well, you've likely experienced various ups and downs, and perhaps you have regrets. There are countless influences, often unexpected, that support my now. And the events that occurred, those that did not, and both the good and bad experiences collectively contribute to the vast world that support us here and now. I can say that I am supported by everything behind me, and I, too, support all those elements. From my perspective, everything seems separate, and I might see value in certain things while perceiving others as meaningless. It may seem that you and I are unrelated, and we exist independently. However, in truth, everything is interconnected and forms a unified whole. This unity transcends comparison, where concept of winning and losing, and good and evil do not exist. From the great world oneness, the essence of who I am is perceived, is manifested through Namo Amida Butsu, calling me and saying, "Come as you are." As I navigate through the upside downs of life, I believe that Buddha serves as a strong connection guiding me firmly toward the path of enlightenment. Had I encountered Buddhism, I might have completely disregarded the existence of the strict senior colleague, the painful words, and the suffering of my past, and seeing them only as the experiences I never wanted to revisit. But the Buddha tried to awaken me the truth, saying, even these factors are inseparable parts of who you are. Through the opportunity to listen and learn the Dharma, I gradually come to realize those experiences as valuable encounter that deepen my life. Those experiences are crucial connections and events that ultimately guided me to the path of Buddha. And while I still dislike that colleague, I have even grown to feel gratitude for her. Originally, I don't think we have the nature voluntarily to come to the temple and want to listen to the Buddha's teachings. I may have lived a life focused solely on my desire to meet. Yet, like you, I have now found myself in a position to hear the Buddha Dharma amid the unexpected connections. It wasn't solely due to my effort. There were people who guided me to the Buddha Dharma, maybe my loved ones, the people I dislike, and even the things that never happened. Those each and every encounter and experiences, experience have guided me to this path. Tracing the connection surrounding me, I discovered that at their root was Amida Buddha. Amida Buddha vowed not only to connect with a few exceptional lives, but to establish connections with all beings. By manifesting as Namo Amida Butsu and Nembutsu in my world, this vow has been fulfilled, assuring me to become a truly enlightened being. Rather than remaining in a foolish world, the Buddha speaks to me through the Nembutsu, urging me to work together into the world of enlightenment. Reflecting on my own existence, I realized that it was a vow for someone like me who distances themselves from enlightenment. Even when I try to reflect on myself and I change to become a good person, humans don't change completely all at once. Even if I think I've changed, I quickly revert back. Yeah. I still harbored anger toward those who did something I didn't wish for, jealousy toward others who have what I lack, and the pride in the things I possess, often moving away from the path of enlightenment. So that is why we need a true guidance, true wisdom that reveal our true selves and guide our way, along with the unwavering compassion that never abandons us. I feel immense gratitude for the encountering the Buddha, Namo Amida Butsu. In his major work, Shinran Shoni expresses the joy of encountering Amida's vow as a strong connection, a great vows, strong connection. Now we have ourselves encountering the Buddha's wisdom and compassion through this strong connection that Amida has established. So let us recognize this connection as an unexpected, precious encounter guided by Amida Buddha. Thank you so much for your kind attention. I'd like to conclude my talk with saying Namo Amida Butsu and Gassho. If you wouldn't mind, please join me in Gassho. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda Butsu.
Thank you, Reverend Mikame, for that inspiring talk. I think I speak on behalf of the Betsuin that we are all very grateful for the causes and conditions that have brought you here to San Jose Betsuin. From being born short And also, so sorry that you had those negative experiences with your colleague, but we are very grateful to have you here. Okay, so now Reverend Sakamoto will conduct the installation of the FBWA cabinet for 2025 through 2026. Would you please come forward as I call your names? Jeannie Toshima, President. Julie Miyata, Vice President. Imogen Imada, Vice President. English Recording Secretary, Lynn Black. Recording Secretary for Japanese, Yukari Williams. Corresponding Secretary, English, Jean Kawakami. Treasurer, Pam Tabata. Auditor, Setsuko Nakahara. Auditor, Fujie Ohata. Parliamentarian, Terry Omori. Counselor, Diane Belly. And Counselor, Rumi Nakatani.
You, the newly elected officers of the Buddhist Churches of America Federation of Buddhist Women's Association. In accepting office, take upon yourselves certain responsibilities for your temple, for your sangha. Are you ready to work for the common good? Are you determined to do your part during your term of office to share the Buddha Dharma, living a life of gratitude and compassion, gratitude for the compassion of the Buddha? Will you do these with all your might, without fear or favor, irrespective of class, color, and creed, and thereby help lay the foundation upon which the future generations may build a sangha to the teachings of the Buddha? If you are willing to take on these responsibilities, please repeat the following affirmations. I take office in the Buddhist Churches of America Federation of Buddhist Women's Association. Realizing my responsibilities and determined to do all in my power to remember at all times the teachings of the Buddha.
Now will you please all stand for the Gatha with Gassho from the heart.
Here we've come together, some from near and some from far. In spite of our differences, we reach for the very same star. And on this human pathway, we may err a step or two, but always we'll remember to feel deep gratitude and hear as we Gassho with hands placed together, without a shred of doubt, we joyfully receive the truth. Gassho, the heart. As we Gassho with hands placed together, without a shred of doubt, we joyfully speak the truth. Gassho, Utai Moschel, Namo Amida Betsuin, Namo Amida Betsuin. With Gassho from the heart, with Gassho from the heart, Namo Amida Betsuin, Namo Amida Betsuin. Namandavs, namanda, namandavs, namanda, namanda, namandavs, namandavs. Thank you. Please be seated.
So Janice Doi will join me in acknowledging our supporters today. On behalf of the conference committee, I would like to thank Bishop Marvin Harada and today's participating ministers, Reverend Sakamoto, Reverend Mukajima, Reverend Nakano, Reverend Matsumoto, Reverend Jones, and Reverend Mikame. Also, thank you to our organist, Elaine Jones, our technical support, Kevin Kitagawa and Steve Onishi, all of our ministers, active and retired, spouses and widows, our esteemed keynote speakers, the Honorable Colleen Hanabusa and Reverend Yukiko Motoyoshi, the workshop leaders, and to all of you participating in our 47th BCA FBWA conference.
大会委員を代表してマーヴィン原田会長総長をはじめ、本日お務めに参加くださった開教師の坂本林番、向島先生、中野先生、特道ミニスターズアシスタントの松本先生、ジョン先生、ありがとうございました。そして三上先生のありがたいご法話をお取り次ぎくださりありがとうございました。また、オルガンの演奏をしてくださったイレイン・ジョーンズさん、技術サポートをしてくださったケビン・北川さん、スティーブ・オニシさん、現役の開教師、僧侶および引退された先生方、お連れ合いの皆様、基調講演を担当くださったカーリーン・花房さん、元吉由紀子先生、そしてこの第47回 BCA FBWA 大会に参加してくださったすべての皆様にも心よりお礼申し上げます。
Okay, so now just for a few announcements. For our conference attendees, please come up in Oshoko if you have not already done so. Then please exit through the side and then proceed to the front of the gym, which is along 5th Street. Go to the front. You will be able to pick up your obento and enjoy it here or take it with you. If you pre-ordered manju, please pick up at the manju table in the gym. Also, your luggage is in the gym, so don't forget that. And Larry Honda will be directing transportation to the airport. He will be in front of the Hondo in the loading zone. For our guests today, please come up for Oshoko and proceed to the garden where light refreshments are being served for you.
大会に参加の皆様の中でまだお証拠がお済みでない方はこの後どうぞお証拠に進みください。済みましたら前方横のドアから出てジムの前までご移動ください。そこでお弁当を受け取りください。ジムでお召し上がりいただくかお持ち帰りください。申し込みの際、おまんじゅうを要約された方は、おまんじゅうのテーブルでお受け取りください。お帰りの際は、お手荷物を取りいただきましたら、ラリー・ハンダさんが空港の送迎をご案内します。ハンダさんは本土前の積み下ろしエリアにおります。本日来賓でお越しの皆様は、お証拠が済みましたら軽食をご用意しておりますので、ドアの外の日本庭園までお越しください。この度は FBWA の大会にご参加くださり誠に excuse me, I didn't read this enough 誠にありがとうございました。まさに一期一会、この大会を終わりとともに、この谷の大切な思い出がまた一つ大切な宝物になりましたね。2026年、南カリフォルニアでこの大切な宝物を皆さんとまた共有できるように計画しましょう。皆さんどうぞお気をつけてお帰りください。どうもありがとうございました。
Sorry, I forgot to flip my page. And then I heard Janice like, oh, I had more. So thank you very much for attending our conference. Ichigo Ichie. With the conclusion of this conference, each precious memory has become a precious treasure. Let us plan to gather again in Southern California in 2026. Please have a safe trip home. Thank you very much for attending.